It's amazing. I just love this market segmentation. It's practical, it's realistic, you can see it, like, Then there is consumer behavior or behavioral segmentation. This is also very paramount because it gives you a pattern of traits. If you're marketing to a particular person who has ever done a safari, or someone who has ever come to Africa and you're marketing a tourism product, there are chances that they might come back. Maybe they did a safari in Botswana or Zambia, and now they're like, oh, okay, let me try East Africa, let me do Tanzania, try the Serengeti and everything. But if you're marketing to someone who has never been in Africa and has a phobia for Africa and the tropics, you're marketing safaris and everything, it's going to be extremely hard to convince them. That's where you look at the consumer behavior. We look at the usage level, how often do they travel? Is it on their list of priorities or things to do? Like countries like Germany, we know that the people in those countries, even employers, ensure that the staff go for vacation, and they have a paid vacation, and it's a must. And they have the longest vacation that I know of. But now there's some people in Africa who feel a vacation, or people in Uganda who feel me going to rest for a vacation is to go to my village or to go to home, be with my family, watch TV, maybe go to the gym across the road, and that will be my vacation. Consumer behavior. I know people who every time I keep telling them, oh, let me book for you in a commercial facility, the first thing they ask, is there a DSTV? Is there a gym? And those are the two things they want. I mean, no matter how amazing the lodge is and the environment and the birds around and the food and the restaurants and the lounge and the spa, all they want is DSTV and the gym. So that's consumer behavior. You have to know the people you're marketing to. What are their priorities? If you're marketing to a company to have like bonuses for vacations for their staff, and all the staff in the company love the gym, then you have to know that wherever you're going to take them for a retreat or a getaway, whatever bonus is going to be, the accommodation facility has to have a gym, because that's what they derive pleasure in. Then you look at the product knowledge. Then you look at the product service and rating. All these relate with consumer behavior, but consumer behavior in itself is a very rich topic, and we're going to discuss it in another video. Yeah. Then you have to look at benefit segmentation, the quality of the product. What benefits you. Some people will say, okay, I spend one day convincing this school to give me their students, and I take them around for a safari, and then maybe I'll earn 1 million at the end of the day as profit. Or I can spend 2 hours convincing this company to give me their staff. I take them around for the same safari, and maybe I'll earn 5 million at the end of the day. That's benefit segmentation. What benefits you more? When you're marketing to a given group of people, where do you get your biggest number of clients? Because it doesn't make sense to market for a full day and earn 1 million profit, yet you can market for 2 hours and earn 5 million profit. This is where we talk about working smart and not working hard. It's very important in marketing. Doesn't matter how many people you meet, but if there is this one person who you can meet and then they cover the whole bill, it's very important to market in terms of benefits. The customer services you provide. If you say, okay, I provide massage, I provide a swimming pool, I provide gym services, and then the clients have to pay for some of these services, which one do they pay highest for? Maybe when you provide nature walks around, if you have a lodge or something like that. Yeah, so you say, okay, the massage really brings in more income than maybe the pool. Very few people really want to swim because the facility is in a cold area, so the massage is usually warm, intimate and beautiful, so many clients offer that, want to do that. So you push more resources into marketing that particular service because it gives you more benefit. Work smart. Don't work hard. Work smart. That's all we have to do. Yes, that's benefit segmentation. Then there are other types of segmentation that I came across. There's price segmentation, which I think is very paramount because you look at the world that we live in and we all earn different wages. Yeah. Honestly, we earn different wages. You find a household whereby their annual wage is maybe, let's say, $200. I find another household where their monthly wage is $2,000. So when you're marketing, you have to know who you're marketing to. The household income and the disposable income is very important. This household might be earning $200, but when their disposable income is $180, yeah, and they maybe use only $20 for their day-to-day, and maybe they don't pay mortgage, they don't pay electricity, and they live on a basic lifestyle. And then you find this household which earns $2,000 when they have their disposable income for $50, and they have all this mortgage, they have to pay all these bills and everything. So you have to look at it, price segmentation. When you're marketing to individuals, what are they willing to spend on? Do they even have money to spend on that product? And this is realistic, because you're going to go to a company and then you're going to look at their staff, and then you're going to know the staff salary. You're like, okay, I'm marketing to this company, or I'm marketing in this country, and this country has a minimum wage whereby even the person with the lowest job has a given amount of money they earn, and then maybe the lifestyle in this country is cheap and basic, so they don't spend so much money on accommodation, on the basic needs. Some of the services are free, like medication or insured, so you look at all those things, and okay, so people in this country have ability to have enough disposable income for vacations. And maybe which kind of vacations, because there's some vacations which are extreme high end, and there's some vacations which are mid-range and they really can afford, or backpackers form of vacations, the shoestring budget trips. So you look at all this when you're marketing, and it is as you work, because when you target the right people, you have no idea. They'll come flowing to you because you've targeted the right people and you've designed your product in a way that attracts them. In another video, we shall look at the way you attract the right people. That's where you look at consumer behavior and product development. Yeah, all those beautiful things. Yes, so you look at the price segmentation, very important. Then you look at time segmentation. This is realistic and practical. If you're in the tourism industry and you have the Easter package, or you have a Christmas package, or you have a Valentine's Day package, when do you market this product? It will be ridiculous for you to market a Christmas package in around March, April, because next to that is around the time that's when we have Easter. So it will be wise if you market, or pushed further in this particular time, your Easter project. Or it's funny or ridiculous for you to market an Easter project for next year in around October, November, because then there we have Christmas season, whereby very many accommodation facilities to companies market different packages for that particular season. So time segmentation is also important, and it's being done a lot these days because of the different seasons we have, the holidays. Some people even have Halloween packages, Thanksgiving packages for different client bases. But in Africa, it would be tricky for you to have a Halloween package if you're marketing to East Africans, because most people, we do not celebrate Halloween, honestly speaking, and you do not know what Thanksgiving is. So if you're in East Africa and you're trying to develop a product and you're marketing it to East Africans and you're calling it Thanksgiving product, you might have to look at the expatriates, maybe. You see, that's what we call segmentation. So you have your product, Halloween product, but you're in East Africa. Most of the locals, we do not know what that is. So the expatriates obviously have been in different countries, so they might know something or two about that. So you go and target that. Amazing, and you get your results. Beautiful. Work smart, not so hard. Just work smart, have your results. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, so thank you very much for this video. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you've learned a thing or two. I can go back and give you the types of market segmentation that I come up with. I've given you 6 types of market segmentation. I've given you demographic segmentation, behavior segmentation, which is consumer behavior, benefit segmentation. Then there is a geographical segmentation, which I love so much. Then we have looked at price segmentation and time segmentation, which are very important. And there are very many others. There's even the psychographic segmentation, which is mind-blowing. Here you look at the interests of the people you're marketing to, the attitudes, the values. Still also looks at the lifestyle of those people, and all this comes together in decision making, because before a client makes a decision to consume your product, to pay for a service, there are all these underlined traits that you have to look at as a marketeer, so that you don't just go for, you just go like, let's go and market. Who are you marketing to? What do they like? what don't they like? Because it will be tricky for you to market to a Muslim native some regions of the world. You might market to them Zanzibar because Zanzibar is also almost like an Arabic, it has the Muslim touch to it, you know. But then you might marketing to them Mombasa. Okay, Mombasa also has a Muslim touch, but there's some areas, you know, all the Bahamas. It will be tricky, you know, because everywhere they'll be looking at haram, 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 you know. And then I've not been to the Bahamas, but I don't think it's easy to access a mosque to pray from, you know. But if you market it to them Zanzibar, still it's coastal life, beautiful, amazing place, and their mosques, you know, because it's a Muslim kind of community, so they would be more excited to go to Zanzibar than to go to some areas. Yeah, so read more about market segmentation. Do not go anywhere to market before you segment your market. Do not. If you're planning to go anywhere, sit down, at least give it 2 hours, or no, give it 2 days, you know, carry out proper research, develop your product well, package your services, or else it's going to be hard for you to get results. Extremely hard, you know. It's better to work smart, you know what you offer, who you're offering it to, how you're offering it, the price you're offering it, and where the people you're offering it to are, you know. And that's where market segmentation comes in. I feel market segmentation is like this amazing light that guides the marketeer's way. You know, it's like this candle light that leads your way. And if you light the candle well, and you know, if it's a pot and you've put in enough fuel, it can lead you to a beautiful enterprise and growth and development and some good income in your pocket. Thank you very much. I encourage you to keep this conversation going, carry out more research, tell me what you think about it. Have you carried out market segmentation? Did you even know it exists? Okay, yes, you did. So have you done anything about it? What's your plan? You know, the year went February. You know, the year is running. So segment your markets. Let's grow the industry together. Thank you very much. Subscribe and see you next time.